Card issuers don't always get everything right when coming up with a new credit card and benefits package. Sometimes they get it so wrong that it's almost funny. In fact, some credit cards and programs are so hard to understand that it's hard to believe anyone would sign up for them unless they work for the company and felt Even though there are a lot of bad credit cards on the market, I wanted to highlight some of the worst ones. Bad or misleading benefits, cheap rewards programs, and crazy interest rates are some of the issues with these cards. Some of these cards are new, but others have been around for a long time. Still, these credit cards have the same problem. They are all bad. If you are looking for a new credit card this year, here are some you should avoid. Credit cards are made for things like building credit, paying off debt, and getting the most out of the rewards. So a bad credit card for frequent travelers who want great travel benefits may be a great choice for new card holders who want to build credit. Still, there are a few signs of a bad credit card that are the same no matter what kind of card it is. Look for these red flags in the card's terms or details before applying. First, be aware of too high fees. Cards with annual fees can be worth it if they offer enough benefits to make up for the cost, like premium travel cards or another rewards cards. And it's common to find fees for late or return payments, cash advances, or even balance transfers. But some credit cards, especially those designed to help you build credit, may charge high fees that only cost you in the long run, like monthly maintenance, activation, or membership fees. High interest rates are another red flag. Now, most credit cards have high APRs compared to other types of loans. The Federal Reserve says that the average APR for credit cards is around 16%. This is why it's important to only charge what you can pay for and pay for your full balance every month. But sometimes you must carry a balance because of special circumstances or even an emergency. Before you open an account, make sure you know the exact APR you'll be given and how interest builds up on your card. Lastly, you should make sure that your card actually helps you build credit. That's really important. Make sure that the issuer sends regular reports of your payments to all 3 credit bureaus. If it's a card to help you build your credit, look for ways to move up to a better card once your score has gone up. For example, suppose it's a secured card, right? In that case, you might be able to get your security deposit back or move from a student card to a general card. Here are some credit cards you should avoid. First Premier Bank Card, MasterCard. Now, the long list of fees is the worst thing about the Premier Bank Card from First Premier Bank. At first, you'll have to pay an annual fee between $75 and $125, then between $45 and $49, and then a monthly fee between $6.25 and $10.40. Other fees include a one-time program fee of up to $95, a fee when you are approved for a credit line increase after automatic account reviews, and an astronomical APR of 36% for all cardholders. You could pay nearly $200 or more a year just to have this card, which doesn't give you any rewards. The main benefit of a Premier Bank Card is that it is a way to build credit without a loan. But there are a lot of better unsecured cards for people with bad or no credit, like the Petal One no annual fee Visa and the Capital One Platinum card. Now, both cards have no annual or monthly fees and are issued by major banks. In the same way as the First Premier card, the Surge Platinum MasterCard is burdened by the expensive fees that comes with using it. Now, it has an annual fee the first year that ranges from $75 to $99, and then that fee increases to $99 each year after that. Also, there is an annual percentage APR that varies between $24.99 and $29.99, and a maintenance fee of $10 per month. Now, a secure credit card is an alternative to paying these fees and is available to people with poor credit as a lending option. You'll be required to make an initial deposit, but the good news is that it's refundable. If you choose to either close your account or upgrade to an unsecured card option, you will get back the full amount of your deposit. Both OpenSky Secured Visa Credit Card and the Discovery IT Secured Credit Card are two of main topics for establishing or improving credit using a secured credit card. The Fingerhut credit account is like a retail credit card and can be used to build credit, but cardholders have to jump through many hoops and get very few benefits. You can use the account to buy things from Fingerhut and online stores that sells many of the same things you can find at a big box store or even on Amazon. Now, what are the costs? The card has a very high interest rate of 29.99%, no other useful benefits, and you can only use it at one store. As for Fingerhut itself, my research shows that you can find many of the same items for less money at other stores. Instead of this, people with bad credit or no credit should consider other options. Many credit cards help you build credit and let you shop anywhere that accepts cards, right? You can also earn cash rewards based on how much you spend. Moving on, the MasterCard Black Card is not advertised as a way to build credit like the other cards on my list. It's a high-end travel card with an annual fee of $495. But for that price, you won't get much for your money. You get 1 point for every dollar you spend, which you can use to get a better deal in certain areas. For example, points are worth 2% when you use them to buy airfare and 1.5% when you use them to get cashback. You'll also get up to $100 in annual airline credits, priority pass select, airports lounges membership, a credit towards TSA pre-check or global entry membership, and World Elite MasterCard benefits. But these perks aren't worth the sky-high price. You can get the same rewards even with a card that doesn't have an annual fee. For example, the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card gives 20% cashback on all purchases, no matter what category they are in. And suppose you're looking for a high-end travel option. Now, in that case, both the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Platinum Card from American Express have more benefits, higher rewards rates, and absolutely more flexible way to redeem points for travelers. The process of picking a credit card is not a lot like picking a new car. It's a beauty contest with many attractive options from banks and card companies. Now, as you try to choose one, you may get confused. Do you like getting 2% back every month more than getting double miles? Would an offer of no interest for 15 months catch your attention more than one for 50,000 bonus points? How about $150 cash bonus instead of no annual fee and no fees for foreign transaction? Guys, having a credit card gives you a lot of financial power. However, getting into credit card debt is the first step toward financial ruin for many people. There is no such a thing as a perfect credit card, but there are many nice ones and some not so nice ones. You should start by looking at the card's basic features and fees and go from there. Other things to think about are what you are using the card for, what perks you like, what problem you can avoid, and most importantly, how much you can afford to pay each month. So before you sign up for the first card offer that comes into your mailbox, here are some things to consider. When choosing a credit card, the first two things you should think about are how you'll use it and how you'll pay for it. Some people use their credit cards instead of cash and checks for most purchases. If you can pay it off every month and have the money to do so, it's a great way to keep track of your budget. In this case, having a card with a good rewards program would be best. On the other hand, you might not be able to pay off the balance every month if you don't watch how much you spend or if you don't have a steady income. Now, in this case, interest rates are added to the amount that hasn't been paid off. This can cost a lot of money very, very quickly. The answer would be a card with no or low interest. Every month, a 15 to 20% charge on unpaid balances beats any rewards program. Now, the best cards will give you a credit limit that works with your financial situation and also with your credit history. Now, that should be high enough to let you buy things in your price range, but low enough so you don't make a mistake that puts you in so much debt you can't get out. The general rule here is that if you use your card responsibly for at least 6 months by spending less than 30% of your limit and making payments on time, most card companies will automatically raise your limit. If you keep spending and making payments on time every month, you can eventually ask for bigger increases. That's it for today, guys. Now, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to let me know in the comments if you got any value from this video. It's still 2022. Subscribe if you like, hit the notification bell if you aren't already, and I will see you soon.